This is KAG's HD News at 10.
A 20-year-old Blinn College student is found dead. Now police are investigating his death as a homicide.
Plus, we take a look at the issues candidates for U.S. Representative District 17 say are important heading into this election.
And we have all your high school football highlights tonight in Friday Night Lights. But first, Brenham police are investigating the death of a 20-year-old man who was shot and killed late Thursday night a couple miles from Blinn's Brenham campus.
It happened at the intersection of Seelhorst and Dark Streets sometime after 9 o'clock last night. Now police are trying to put together the pieces of what happened and when.
11:21 p.m. That's when police got a call from someone driving by the corner of Seelhorst and Dark Streets Thursday night.
The call that came in was that there was a possible body.
When officers got on scene, they found 20-year-old Trey Allen Kurtz.
After that, the ongoing investigation revealed that, it is a homicide.
Police found Kurtz's body at the bottom of this telephone pole, and see the line of sand along the edge of this curb right here? Well, that's how you can tell he was found here, because that's what police put down to help cover up the blood.
Police say Kurtz was shot, but wouldn't say how many times. But one woman I talked to in the neighborhood said she heard one gunshot she thought was someone hunting deer.
Between the hours of 9 and 10 p.m., a canvass of the area has revealed a possible witness to the event. So there was a vehicle that was speeding away just after this witness heard a gunshot.
Chief Phelps says they're not ready to give out a description of the car the witness saw speeding off.
Now, at the time, I don't believe the witness realized what had happened. It's just kind of one of those when we come knocking on the door and talking to them about it.
But they are ready to find whoever did this.
We're going to do everything that we can to make sure this case gets solved.
Now, Blinn College confirmed with us earlier today that Kurtz was a student at their Brenham campus. The college released a statement that says in part, quote, "The college extends its heartfelt condolences to the student's family and friends during this difficult time." Well, time now for our first check of the weather tonight.
Chief Meteorologist Bob French joins us with the forecast. Hey, Bob. Well, now that early voting is officially over, Tuesday will be the voters' last chance to make their voices heard in the 2014 elections.
That's including their choice for the next governor of Texas. Our Capitol reporter Mark Wiggins sat down with Republican nominee Greg Abbott for a final one-on-one interview before Election Day. That was Mark Wiggins reporting. We aired a one-on-one with Democratic gubernatorial candidate Wendy Davis on Monday, and on Thursday, Davis made an appearance in the Rio Grande Valley with Congressman Joaquin Castro. Davis is trailing Abbott in recent polls. And in the battle for U.S. Representative for District 17, incumbent Congressman Bill Flores goes up against Democratic candidate Nick Haynes from Waco and Libertarian candidate Sean Michael Hamilton.
Well, still ahead on KAG's HD News at 10, we wrap up our series on breast cancer awareness as a Bryan woman opens up about how she's battling the disease.
Plus, Wolf Pen Creek gets a transformation for Halloween night. That's after we take a look at Bob's weekend forecast.
It's likely we're going to need it by then.
Yeah, well, I think that's good advice. Bring an umbrella on Election Day.
Yes,
and it's much needed. Things are looking a little on the brownish green side
Yeah,
outside.
you're right. Of course, this time of year things start to do that, but we certainly need the water. So it's a good idea.
Mm-hmm. So I'm sure both of you have been to Wolf Pen Creek, right?
Oh,
yeah, my dog loves it there.
Oh, well, it was actually transformed into Werewolf Pen Creek tonight.
That's right. For the first time ever, trick-or-treat at Werewolf Creek. There were booths for trick-or-treating, games, bounce houses, food trucks, hay rides, and even a petting zoo with some unusual animals like a baby ostrich and kangaroo. Though some say the highlight of the family-friendly event is all the adorable and creative costumes kids are showing off. Bob was showing us his grandkids' Halloween costumes. I do love little kids in costumes.
Cute.
They're adorable. Well, still to come, we've got all your school football highlights and Friday Night Lights.
Tonight, we continue our month-long breast cancer awareness series. We shed light on one Bryan woman whose battle with cancer isn't over.
Kimberly Henderson received her breast cancer diagnosis in 2004 after discovering a lump herself. With 3 kids, she knew staying positive and fighting for her life was the only way to go. Just a few months ago, Henderson found out that she also has a brain tumor that is cancerous. She tells us why having a positive mind and body makes all the difference in any cancer diagnosis.
One thing my doctor told me, never lay around and have pity. Never have pity on yourself. Pity will bring you farther on down.
Kimberly finishes up her last chemo session in December and says she's taking each treatment one day at a time.